Well, good morning and welcome to Avon Lake High School Military Signing Day. My name is Sergeant Adam Slobodnik, Assistant Principal here at Avon Lake High School and member of the Ohio Army National Guard. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you all here today to honor our very brave and honorable student who has chosen to serve his country by joining the armed forces. Before we begin, I'd like to thank a few people that have helped make this day possible and here to celebrate with us. Mr. Bob Scott, Superintendent, Avon Lake City Schools, Dr. Jack Deeby, Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Michael May, Principal, Avon Lake High School, Mr. Jeffrey Vassell, Avon Lake High School Assistant Principal, Officer Brian Hurd, and Lieutenant Colonel Bill LeBlanc, United States Marine Corps, Avon Lake High School history teacher. And last but certainly not least, the reason we're all here today is to recognize Roan Viancourt, who is here today with his family and friends, and recruiter Sergeant Bacon. I was honored when given this opportunity to be a part of this event because my military career actually started here at Avon Lake High School back in 2018. My experience is slightly different than most 18-year-olds fresh out of high school, but I'm confident Rowan will gain similar life experiences and skills necessary to accomplish anything he chooses. Being a member of the 1% who serve their country is truly special, and you should be proud of the commitment and decision you made. Joining the military may or may not have been an easy decision for you, but when things get challenging, and I assure you they will, Rowan, just remember those reasons and keep in mind all the people that are here today that care and support for you. The military has done so much for me and my family in my short career, and I know it'll do the same for you. The only regret I have is not joining high school because I'd be retired already. Rowan, I'm going to give you some advice I wish someone had given me before going to basic training. Number one, always stay motivated. Every day is going to bring new challenges, but don't lose sight of why you actually joined. Number two, don't forget where you came from. Write letters to your loved ones, let them know how you're doing, journal your daily experiences. I promise both you and your family will appreciate reading those at a later date. And finally, which I'm sure you'll hear many times throughout your military career, but the sooner you learn it, the better. The best advice anyone in the military can give is right place, right time, right uniform. Rowan, follow these pieces of advice, and I know you'll succeed. All right, and next up, I'd like to introduce our special guest today, Superintendent Avon Lake City Schools, Mr. Bob Scott.
You know, I always like these kind of events because usually I only get applause when I call snow days. So this is a lot of fun for me. Congratulations, Rowan. You know, I'm so happy to be here. I'm so proud to be here. So is everyone else here at Avon Lake City School District. To make this kind of commitment is unbelievable. So we're so proud of you, and really, we want you to know that we're here for you. You know, you're always a shoreman. That never stops. And like Mr. Slobodnik said, reach out. You need support. This kind of commitment, again, which makes it so unbelievable, is hard. And it's going to be hard work over the next few years. But we know you can do it. We also want to do some thank yous. You've got a lot of support here in the room. And over the last 18 years, there's a lot of people that we all need to say thank you to. And, as a school district, we always want to make sure that mom and dad and siblings and family, grandma, grandpa, that helped us all get here to be with you today, we give our thanks to you. The last piece is, before this ever starts, we are more than aware that the only reason we're able to be here today and do this is because men and women like you that are willing to stand up for us and keep our freedom in place. We're very, very lucky to be able to drive to school, walk to school, ride the bus to school, and do the things that we a lot of times take for granted every day. So thank you for your service, and thank you for doing this for us. Again, we are so proud of you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Scott. Next, I'd like to introduce Sergeant Bacon, United States Air Force recruiter, who will be speaking on Roan's behalf today.
So it's my fault you are all here today. But no, it's really Roan's. This is all Roan's doing. So from the first appointment we had, I knew that Roan was joining for the right reasons. And there's a lot of different reasons people would join the Air Force. Typically, you get one or two type of people that come to my office. One, they just need something new, need to get away from whatever situations they're in. The education benefits, obviously, and then there's the other type that see what's going on in our country and know and realize that they want to make a difference. They want to serve their country, and Roan's definitely the second type of person. From our first appointment, Mom was there, and it was obvious, like, Roan has such a good support system. Not too often are moms like going through different jobs. First, Roan was interested in special warfare. So that's our combat support career fields. And it was pretty cool to see Mom go through the different options, like, oh, well, this is EOD, so I don't know if blowing stuff up is really your thing. Let's look at, just to see her involvement in his process was just awesome. And then eventually, they kind of steered away, like, from special warfare, wanted to go look at, like, the broader Air Force jobs, and we were lucky to get him his number one job. He'll be basically a firefighter in the Air Force. So super excited for him. But yeah, I just wanted to really foot stomp what the gentleman before me said. One of my favorite quotes from Ronald Reagan is, "Freedom isn't free. It's not passed on to our children through the bloodstream. It's dependent on men and women from every generation stepping up and just saying, I will do this. I will protect my country." So that's, in a nutshell, what the quote is. It's not something that's going to be here forever. We got to keep fighting for it. So Roan, on behalf of the Air Force Recruiting Service, thank you for your commitment. I also have a certificate of enlistment. We'll get some pictures of this later, but thanks for having me. Thank you.
All right, now for the special moment. Roan, please make your commitment official by signing your letter of intent. So I have a picture of what he's actually signing. This is actually created by the ODE and our armed forces. It's really neat. I will read it to all of you. It says, "Your signature proclaims your commitment to United States Armed Forces. By signing this document, you are agreeing to uphold the United States Constitution and give everything you have in order to fight for our freedoms and defend this great nation. You are hereby agreeing to represent the United States of America, your family, and yourself. For that, you should be incredibly proud. Your commitment and future service in the United States Armed Forces is what keeps our country, our freedoms, and our citizens safe." All right, congratulations, Roan. We'd like to take a moment to hear from you now, just so you can talk about why the Air Force and reasons for serving, and anyone else you'd like to acknowledge today. The floor is yours.
I knew whatever I wanted to do after high school, I just wanted to, when it's all said and done, I want to be able to say that it made an impact with my life, and I was put on this planet for a reason. And I might have made that call early in life and chose a different path, but I think what I'm doing is the right thing, and I just want to be able to really make a difference while I'm here. I want to thank my mom and my whole family for being here, all my friends, everybody for supporting me. It was a really tough time and tough call, but I knew I was making the right one through all of them, through all their support, so I wouldn't be here without them, and I love them all so much. So.
All right, I'd like to say one more time, congratulations on your commitment to our country, and I'd like to thank you for your service. We wish you the best of luck, and you're always welcome back here at Avon Lake. We will now have an opportunity for pictures, which signals the end of our ceremony. Thank you all for coming today.